What up, YouTube? It's your boy Sleek back with another video, and today we're reacting to Akademiks Should Be Terrified of Lil Baby. A lot has been going on this weekend, and I've seen a lot. There's a lot going on, you feel me? Lil, Akademiks, Lil Baby, Kai, Gigi, Deshae, the list goes on and on. Marvel Rivals, we already went over that shit, but it really is a lot, bro. Like, Akademiks is wilding out. He's a side-eye and Lil. It is what it is, bro. I see some crazy ass takes, but we're gonna get to that. But before we do, go ahead and hit the subscription box below with the bell to the side for Noti Squad and join the kingdom, you know what I'm saying? We is growing inch by inch. We're gonna make it there to that 1K, you feel me? So yeah, do that, like the video, and let's see what this video hitting for. Let's get it. Bow.
Yo, the time for Akademiks to fade a rapper is seemingly about to get the closest that it's ever been to actually happening. Now, for a lot of people that are just straight up Akademiks haters and don't even look into it, he has called out Meek Mill multiple times to run the fade, to box. He even said it could be offline. He also called out,
yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. To be honest,
out Meek Mill.
Meek Mill has the worst waves I ever seen, nigga. Like, at worst waves in the game, bro. And it's like, there's no progression in this shit. You feel me? And that's coming from somebody who had waves. Y'all see I got locks, but in high school, from high school, freshman year, all the way till, I say 2017. So from 2011 to 2017, nigga, I was the wave god, nigga. So I feel like I could speak on it, and if I was to cut my hair, nigga, I can get waves within a week, and it'll be looking better than that. But them waves is trash, bro. I'm sorry. Them waves is trash.
To box. He even said it could be offline. He also called out Peter Rosenberg.
You got forks in your shit, like
Peter Rosenberg that worked at Hot 97, formerly Hot 97. I wonder how their show is doing. That's just a side thought. I hope they're doing well though.
That shit's in the gutter, bro. It's not funny, but it is, because it's like, that shit's in the gutter, dog. I'm sorry, bro.
By me not being too favorable towards Peter Rosenberg, but that's not what we're
Peter
talking
Rosenberg,
about. But Lil Baby is the one that might actually make it
jokes
happen. Now, this all started, well, not all started, but they had their beef, their back and forth. And then Akademiks would reveal that he got paid $30,000 to hold off on his opinion on Lil Baby because they had personal issues. So Ak was intentional.
Now, I've seen a lot of these shorties, you know, anytime they get a chance to speak down on Akademiks and shit like that, they take it. But at the same time, it's like, I feel like they're getting the whole situation misconstrued. This nigga's not paying to up the review on Baby's album. He's getting paid to hold back on saying anything as far as negative about the shit. That has nothing to do with integrity. And even if this nigga's not be the one scammed, he's the one being, he's not the one being scammed, he's the one scamming. Because even though they're paying him not to say shit like bad about his paint false narratives and all that about his album, this nigga's still saying from the jump, he was saying, yo, I used to fuck with Lil Baby, but this nigga's falling off, bro. It's just the same shit. I don't know if you got like a whole bunch of yes men in your studio, you feel me? But you gotta figure something out, bro. You see Glorilla, how she took the constructive criticism and then she switched it around. Maybe you should do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Get around different people. Nigga, you feel me? Like, he's been saying this shit since 2 years ago. When what was the first album after My Turn? That's Wham, right? Was it Wham? That right there was the album that he was anticipating, and he was saying, yo, My Turn did crazy. I definitely can't wait for this album. And then he's doing the whole rollout for the album, and the shit was mid. Well, in his eyes, it was mid. And then it went down from there. Lil Baby was just putting up the same type of songs, the same type of, it just sound the same, nigga, like just like every other artist that came out at the same time, nigga. You feel me? So I don't see it as like this nigga's selling out or anything, but like a lot of these females, they be trying to talk down on Akademiks any way they can, but you gotta make sense at least, nigga. And then people, oh yeah, my bad, but I gotta say this. Y'all are coming at this nigga for commenting on gang street culture and saying that he shouldn't because he's not from here. Nigga, the country that you live in is based off of immigrants, bro. Of people that's not from here. It's a melting pot. It's called a melting pot for a reason, right? So that whole rhetoric, like, people can't, y'all be trying to alienate people from speaking on certain shit or being like excluding people from being a part of certain things because they're not from here and they weren't born here and shit like that. Nigga, the biggest stars in the US aren't from here. Musically, you know what I'm saying? As far as film goes, like, what are we doing here, bro? That it doesn't make sense, bro. I'm not that woke to side with that because it doesn't make sense, bro.
Cultivating a narrative to hate on Lil Baby and to get people to say Lil Baby's washed. So they paid him $30,000 to not speak on Baby's album. Baby's album came out a week or 10 days later, and he gave his opinion. He didn't like the album. So that they patched things up after that via Rod Wave, and they seem.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Rod Wave was catching strays, bro. Because how he ended up in this fucking situation, nigga. Hey, you can ask Rod Wave, and if you lie about this, I'm like, damn, what did Rod Wave do, bro? Like, cool, chill.
In March of 2025, that's when Akademiks gets the slapping happened, which a lot of people are saying it happened. It didn't happen. Honestly, I believe Akademiks. Like, if the guy actually got slapped, he would have said he got slapped, and then he would have just, said something else. But he's not gonna say something. I just don't see him trying to like play the tough guy in this role.
Many things. Granted, this ain't no glaze, but Ak may be many things, but he don't lie, nigga. He may get shit wrong, but he don't lie. And being that you get shit wrong don't mean that you're lying. It means that you're just, I'm saying, incorrect on certain things. There's certain things that he was incorrect on last year. That don't mean he was lying about the shit. Like, come on, bro.
Is kind of crashed now, but he crashed out on Lil Baby because this guy K Rich was Lil Baby's mans. And he even called Lil Baby. Lil Baby said he was not involved. And then he goes off on him in this stream clip that I'm going to play you guys right now.
Because, baby, if you got a problem with me, don't tell your mans you squashing it with me. Don't get on the phone, Rod Wave. I'll squabble up with you anywhere, anytime. You ducked it, and then you had your assistant squabble with you anytime. Scrawny as f***, you a drug addict. Stupid as f***.
We got to be real here, though. Like, nigga, Lil Baby can't even dribble a basketball. Nigga, his coordination is out of this. It's not even out of this world. It's not there. Not there at all. Like, so it will be a good fight, but I seen Ak box before. I seen some boxing footage, bro, and he got some work to do. You feel me? But Lil Baby, I don't think Lil Baby can fight, bro. That's just.
What up? I've been on that. You DM me. You DM me where you at. I DM you where I'm gonna be at. You never showed me yourself trolling. I will watch you anywhere. Facts. But we squashed it because Rod Wave is a mutual of ours. But don't fake squash it and say your drawers holder to ever do nothing. So when I called you in the morning and I said, bro, you did that? And baby, you gotta respond to it. I don't make this loud. You gotta respond to this. Damn. You're gonna either be or you're gonna stand on it and say, I did backdoor that. You thought it was cool? When I asked you in the morning, you know what you said? So the first thing I said, yo, bro, you know when it came up to me, he said some 4 p.m. You know the first thing you said? Yo, Ak, chill, Ak, man, you on that police ass shit. You scared of this 4 p.m. Bet. Cool. I said, yo, nah, baby, like was. So he's like, Ak, what? You acting dumb. I said, bro. He said, yo, well, you got.
So here, I'm looking at this, and I personally thought that last bit was a little bit drunk and just taking it out on Baby for no reason. I don't believe Baby had anything to do with this, to be honest. I believe that he should have trusted him. Now, the incident.
I did hear the situation or the story behind it, and I feel like I understand why you would think that. He would think that Lil Baby had something to do with it. Like, nigga, you had your close mans come up to me, press me, saying he don't like how I've been talking about you. And you know how some niggas be like, they be like, they ride for their guy because they the ones paying the bills, you feel me? So it's like, I feel that, but at the same time, it's like, that kind of does look like you sent the nigga. Or you just told him like, one day, like, yo, I don't like how, matter of fact, they don't come across as Lil Baby, like, send his little goons at you. Because it's like, nigga, if I address to my homie that I don't mess with, bro, because you've been doing some foul shit, and then he took it upon himself to go press the issue on you, that's him. You feel me? And I feel like that's what Tyler was saying. But Tyler was also playing semantics, so he just probably unknowingly backdoored the nigga. So
that Akademiks talks about, which is why he really believes Lil Baby had this happen to him or allowed this to happen to him, is because he said he was at Booby Trap, which is a club in Miami.
Don't let Tory find out, nigga.
Red, and that Trippie Redd can attest that Lil Baby was supposed to pull up that night, and he wanted to dap up Lil Baby and kind of sun the assistant, like, yo, me and your mans are cool, and you tried to slap me. And he says they even announced it. Baby walked in, and then he walked back out. And that's why he believes he had something to do with the situation, because he saw Akademiks or something. So I don't know what the deal with that is. Personally, I think Baby was just probably trying to prevent an altercation from happening. If the assistant was with him, Baby's probably like, all right, man, I think we should just get out of here because we don't want anything to escalate. If Akademiks says something, my assistant says something, my people are going to move the way that they usually move, and this is going to mess up my business. That's what I'm giving Baby credit for that. I'm going to be honest. I don't think this is something he would lie about. But anyway, whilst Akademiks is calling out Baby, saying that he would beat him up, this and that, Aiden Ross is reacting to this. Aiden Ross runs Brand Risk. He just ran one of the most successful events ever with Adam 22 not even throwing a punch, which is insane. But the promotion for it worked well, and the event was run smoothly with great fights.
Listen, not only did I get copyrighted for this shit, for watching the last one, but I had a couple, like, you know what I'm saying, dick eaters feeling some type of way, so I ain't gonna get into that, bro. But that whole situation in itself is weird, nigga. That's that cook life, dog.
It's before that.
Can I say that?
He calls up Aiden Ross and just continues to disrespect Lil Baby. And I'm gonna play that for you guys right now.
Lil Baby, you come box me.
Yo, actually box Lil Baby.
Why you say it like that?
I don't know what he weighed. Right now, I weigh 215.
Damn.
Yeah, that's definitely like not even
public offering. And if he don't accept, I'll go down to 180. I was 270 like about 8 months ago. I was 270 pounds. I'm 215 right now. I will get down to 180. I will get in the ring with Lil Baby. Don't backdoor me. I think you for that. That 4 PF shit. What you got going on?
55
I want to box you.
Just texted me.
What he said? What he said?
I ain't leaking it on stream, but yeah.
What he said? Brother, what he said?
He just thinks I'm playing, so I'm just gonna not,
Send him the clip. Yeah. You see, Aiden, I'm not into the trolling. I want your audience to hold you accountable. I'm telling you, I don't want you to get off the phone with me and like, oh no, tune into next stream. Whatever he said.
You think this is, nigga?
I'm gonna agree to whatever monetary terms. If you confirm he's not doing it, I want you to call him.
You really think I'm gonna say that?
You know he's not gonna do that, bro.
Why the fuck would I say that? That's y'all beef.
So,
That's y'all. I'm staying out of this.
You down with a gangster rapper who's down to send his assistant to try to swing at me after?
No, because if that's true,
nah, let's talk about it though, cause like, nah, why you can't say that Lil Baby a bitch, bro? You be saying crazy shit about everybody else, and then don't make me like side with the females talking about something. You be quick to, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna say it, but it is a good point. Because if it was somebody else that was backing down, you will probably call them a bitch, and you wouldn't hesitate to. So why not call? You know what I'm saying? There is some bitch activity, nigga. And I don't like using that word, but it's kind of like being a pussy, bro. Nigga, this Akademiks is challenging you to a fight, and you talking about you. Stop playing, bro.
Let me talk. After he copped a plea, paid $30,000, and he's down to still not trying to squabble me because I like, now that his man's brought it up, I bet, like, yeah, I actually do feel a way about it. Let's squabble now. So you're down to say that he's gangster if he's not trying to fight me one-on-one?
All I'm saying is, Zach, that I'm your friend, you know.
Straight up. 4 p.m. stand for 4. Let's get out of here, man. Yo, listen.
Now, you see, you didn't have to do it before, but now this nigga playing with your set, you gotta go, bro. Now I know it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's just a music thing, but there's people tied to that, bro. You gonna let him talk, nigga? He said, oh my. Nah, now you gotta squabble, bro. I'm sorry, dude. Now you gotta squabble, dog. Ain't nobody finna tell me my federation, my little I'm not even gonna say coalition because that's just what that's tied to. You ain't gonna say that my circle's some meow meow. Nah, bro, you gotta go.
confirmation, let me know. If not, man, we not bumping that shit no more. Facts. All right, holla at me. Peace, yo. I love you.
So Lil Baby,
Nah, bro, you gotta swabble it all.
He thought Aiden Ross was playing.
You gotta swabble it all. Like,
keep in mind, Akademiks also was responding to Lil Baby via DMs when they were into it over a year ago about pulling up, and Akademiks gave him the address to his studio, it's a huge setup because Akademiks has a ton of weapons. He has a ton of public evidence of him saying, "Yo, if anybody ever pulls up on me, like I'm scared for my life." So the real likelihood that if a rapper pulls up on Ak to run the fade, they're most likely going to end up in a morgue. That's just what I believe. I don't think Akademiks is going to give them a fair one, especially if he feels threatened.
But at the same time, hopefully he lives in a place where like self-defense is a thing. But at the same time, it's like, bro, you can't be you can't be talking like this, and then as soon as they do pull up to your address, you go straight to speed dialing the feds, bro. There is no way I can't co-sign that, bro. Cause you popping it like you outside and you like that. Show that you outside and you like that. Leave these feds alone and handle it with your hands, nigga. Cause it's weird, bro. The whole, I'm not a street nigga, I'm supposed to run to the feds. No, nigga. You're associated with people that's in the streets right now. You're in the street business. You feel me? You may not be a street nigga, but you're a street nigga by association, nigga. You can't. Whoa. That dude's kind of down crazy. Never mind. He's not no street nigga. But you get what I'm trying to say. Like, nigga, if you're that invested in scamming, you're that invested in scammers, you're cool with scammers, you're associated with scammers, you report scamming and shit like that, I don't think that makes you a scammer. But if you're constantly preaching like scammer law and moving, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say really moving like a scammer, but you're associated with them. Nigga, the feds don't care, nigga. So why should the civvies?
That's just
find a way to make it make sense,
at this
nigga.
Point, things just kind of like cooled off, or they're just heated.
All I'm saying is, don't be talking that hot shit and then go police, dude. Don't do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you're a civilian or not, bro.
Cool off and we're like, all right, this is just going to pass like almost every other situation, right? Well, no, because he decides to start mentioning Jada, who is one of the baby mamas of Lil Baby, and says F4PF in a stream the next day. I'm going to play that clip for you guys right now. This is Akademiks.
Lil Baby, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna beat you in a wheelchair. I'm gonna do you dirty. Yo, Jada Waiter, I'm gonna beat this for Ari and all them other. I got you. I'm gonna beat the brakes off this.
And then this is what I be talking about, bro. Once you start before you didn't have to do it. Then after that, when he mentioned your whole gang calling your gang pussy, you kind of had to do it. But now he bringing up, I don't know if you got a kid with Jada or whatever, but he bringing up your baby moms. I don't know if she your baby moms, but we're gonna call her your baby moms for the sake of the video situation and shit. Once you start bringing family around, bro, that's a one-way street. Ain't no turning back, brother. You gotta go ahead and put them hands up, nigga. You gotta see me. Get your eyes out here, nigga. You gotta see me, bro.
Everybody knows it's not like that. He was just a who got lucky because he could barely speak English, so you usually mumble, and it worked. If Lil Baby could pass the physical and the IQ test, and they could not classify him as a, I'm beating him under the ground. 4 PF, I'm gonna beat him 4 feet deep into the. Look at this.
This is the.
You see, so before I had said that you didn't really have to do it. Then I said you kind of have to do it. Then I said now you got to see him. Now you definitely got to. This nigga said he'll put you 4 feet under, bro. That sounds like a threat to me. I ain't like instigating or nothing, but I don't play like that. You gonna let him play with you like that? Pause. But you gonna let him play in your face like that? Damn, you better than me, dog.
Thing about this though is Akademiks went from
unless you're leaving it on wax, that's cool.
He's like, what,
but
5'7", 5'8". Everybody gasses their height online. And the Akademiks be wearing those huge Balenciaga shoes that give you like 3 inches. So if Akademiks is 5'8" and he went from 270 to 215, he is still obese, like very, very obese, considering that this guy has not been weight training. It's not like he's got muscle. So Akademiks to get to 180, I think he underestimates how difficult that would be and how much discipline it would take for him to get there. And I think he overestimates, he overestimates how fit he will be for boxing at 180. Like, I think I'm more willing to bet on Lil Baby,
is it not?
Because Lil Baby's really thin. He's just got to get into shape. That's it. And I'm more willing to bet on the thin guy lasting than Akademiks. Akademiks will probably...
Bro, being in shape don't matter, bro. You seen old boy fight Adam 22, bro. He was big tank built like prime Mike Tyson and stuff. And like, look, bro, barely know how to throw a punch, bro. It don't matter, bro. They're both equally yoked when it comes to boxing, because neither of them box. Neither of them, I don't think that they have coordination like that. So they both have something to work for. I think it's equal fight when it comes to skill. But when it comes to like the whole technical side of it, like the weight thing, you gotta drop weight, nigga. You gotta, I don't know, bro. But hey, so if Salt Bae can do it, nigga, Salt Bae or Salt Poppy, there we go. Salt Poppy can do it. I feel like I can do it. I don't know about Lil Baby because I seen you play ball, bro, and that was just disappointing, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. So you gonna have to figure something out, cause this right here, if you lose to Akademiks, dude, you thought you was done in the streets before? Atlanta is definitely done after that, nigga. And that is facts.
Like, try to do the Jason Love strategy, but I think Jason Love is in better shape than Akademiks. I think Akademiks would tire out within 15 seconds. But also, I do not want to allow this to fly, which is Akademiks saying,
I'm not calling no grown man Jason Love,
an idiot, and he just got lucky because, he had like this mumble thing. No. We're not doing that because Akademiks.
No, because Akademiks been saying that. He been saying it. He said, bro, music's hard, but like all that mumbling shit, I can't understand it. You feel me? Even when he was trying to listen to the songs and shit like that and vibe to it, he didn't even know the words. He was saying, he was mumbling how Lil Baby was mumbling and shit. So let's not act like he flip flopping because he been saying it. I just said he been on these niggas.
Lil Wayne, my goat. He was disrespecting his legacy by saying, "Oh, Baby's about to go on. I feel like he's on a Wayne run." Well, you don't get lucky and go on a Wayne run. You don't get lucky and become as skilled as Wayne in your eyes. So if Akademiks was one of the people leading the gas of Lil Baby and saying this guy's a great rapper, which Lil Baby is a great rapper. He is a very skilled rapper. So no, he didn't get lucky at all. Now, was he fortunate that Gunna and people around him got him and encouraged him to rap? Yes, absolutely, for sure. But nah. The guy's a skilled rapper. Maybe he's dumb. I would say Lil Baby's a lot smarter than a Meek Mill, for instance. One of the few rappers that I would say is a dunce.
Now, you want to talk about interesting builds? Meek Mill got an interesting build. I don't know. Like I can't put my finger on it. Not that I would want to, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know.
It's not that smart. I don't know how it manifests in his raps or how it doesn't manifest.
I don't know how to
explain
it, bro. Maybe it's the head. Like he had a big head.
But we just
big
had
head,
to get that out the way.
Scrawny body.
So
I don't know.
Ross is streaming again, and Akademiks calls him up on the phone because he says Lil Baby told him that he's down to box. So I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now.
Put you in your mind. If you let Lil Baby agree and back out of this, I'm gonna hold it against you. I agree to whatever terms.
Okay, but act. I have to act. I don't know.
We can have a slap fest, a death match, a boxing match. We can bet on lives. I don't care what it is. Gladiator. I'm down for any type of combat with Lil Baby.
Okay, but act.
I'm down. You need to make this happen. If he agrees, I knew he's not gonna agree.
Okay. Yeah. Driver's on the phone, bro. Act, listen. Just shh. Academics, listen. I have to get a price to Lil Baby. I'm gonna offer him tonight.
If he wins, he'll be. I win, I win. I'm down for anything.
All right, Act. I'm gonna get Ak. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I will. All right, bye. This is drunk as chat. Holy shit. Huh?
So it seems like Akademiks. Also, keep in mind the people that Akademiks has called out. He even had a beef like a short time with none other than Blueface. He was not calling out Blueface, and he made it clear. He's like, hell no, I'm not calling out Blueface. Blueface would beat the brakes off of me. We know that's true. So he's called out Meek. He's called out Lil Baby, and I think he's excited because he genuinely believed.
He called out Meek. He called out Lil Baby. He called out Freddie Gibbs. He called out Jim Jones. Called out old boy that was with him, that was talking crazy. Mano, yeah, he called out Mano too. There's a lot of people that he called out. He even called out Diddy until he realized how Diddy get down. But matter of fact, I don't even think he called out Diddy. He just addressed it and shit like that. But when it came time to meet, he wasn't trying to meet because you already know how he get down. So
that he would beat the brakes off of Lil Baby. I think it would be competitive as two beginners getting in the ring could be. But it's not going to be some, oh, this guy's skinny, I'm going to slap him up, he's a drug addict. I mean, Akademiks is an alcoholic. I mean, he happily said that he had not missed a day of drinking since college. Do you know how difficult that is? Especially, like, the guy's traveling, so he's probably, has he ever taken a really long flight? No, I think he's only been to the Caribbean. Maybe he went to London, which is, I guess you could say that's kind of a long flight. But to not miss a day means you are dedicated to it. And there have probably been days where maybe you missed brushing your teeth, right? Or you missed showering, where you're just like so exhausted. Something happened. You maybe missed one day. But to never miss a day of drinking means that it has to be your top.
What's the equivalent to, like, what's the correlation between missing a day or two of brushing your teeth and showering to not missing a day of drinking? Two of the three is a norm. Like, drinking is not normal to do. Not everybody drinks. It's not like, you know how you got to drink water every day, or you got to drink something, or you got to eat every day. The fact that you got to eat is normal. Like, not missing a day, okay. But drinking is something that's like, you feel me? Not everybody's cup of tea, so it's like, I don't know. That don't correlate, but it's funny. It's a funny comparison.
Priority above everything else. And I think that's worse than this guy being off of some perks or whatever other rappers. But for my entertainment, I'm excited about this. And then Akademiks would confirm that he would fight. And then Aiden Ross would confirm that Lil Baby hit him, and he would say that, yes, he's down to fight Ak if the bag is right. So I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
I spoke with Lil Baby on the phone last night, by the way. He's down to fight Ak with the price. So I'm reaching out to anybody that can connect me with the right sponsorships to make this happen. Because he said he's down to box Akademiks for the right bag. Like, straight up, he said, I'll do it for the right money. For the money, he'll do it. So I need someone to tell me who to hit up to make this happen. Because, yeah, he is like, you know what? Aiden, get back to me in a few days and give me an offer. So I need help.
But it's like, I feel like Lil Baby be thinking he bigger than he really is. Like, obviously, he's known. Okay, he's very, I would say, is he a household name right now? I would say so. Kinda. Not necessarily, but he's big, right? But when you in this world, dude, you gotta, like, lower that ego, dog. Not you over here asking niggas to split funds for streams, and they gotta pay you to do certain things. Be for real, bro. Nigga, take this 100K and be happy with it, nigga. This is like you what? You do 100K a show? Or you're not charging $250 a show, are you still? 500,000 a show? Nigga, no, nigga. Like, take this 100 bands and fight this dude. Off of principle. Not the bag, principle.
I need help, guys.
He called your gang pussy, and he talked about your baby moms. Those are good enough to fight off of principle, dog.
We gotta offer him some shit. It means he'll make some money. Ak will make some money. I make some money. For real though, like, and we could really sell out the Casilla Center, chat. I ain't gonna lie, that'll sell out the Casilla Center for sure.
So here, I like what I'm hearing, but I just don't think that enough people are gonna come together to put the amount of money that would make sense for Lil Baby to want to do this. It would have to be at least 5 to 10 million. I don't think that.
So if I Lil Baby, Alright, bro. Nah, I see you gassing his head up. Then this is why he think the way he do, dog. 10 million? You think I'm gonna give him 5 to 10 million just to lose? Just to get gas first round, the second time? No, bro. I'm not paying Lil Baby 5, 10 million to do nothing. No feature is worth 10 million. No music video is worth 10 million. No collab is worth 10 million. None of that. And if you paying that, nigga, you a sucker. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You lost me there, bro.
Baby is ducking this if he doesn't take a lower amount, because if
I don't care if you Drake,
had an
nigga,
issue with and he got paid 15K, let's say the proportional amount to whatever an M would be, or like some lowball offer for Lil Baby, the proportional amount that would be a lowball offer for Akademiks. I don't think Akademiks is taking it. He's gonna look at it like, dude,
Akademiks don't care, nigga.
To lose, and I'm only gonna get paid peanuts.
Get that. Give bro 80 to 150, 150,000.
It would be huge. I would love for it to happen. And
150K, and I can go and do it, nigga. 100K, he gonna do it. 50K, he gonna do it, nigga. I say a fair price for Act. I'll say about between 250, 500, 905 million, nigga. Unless you got that. If you got that, you got that. If you want to pay that, pay that. But you stupid, bro. You already got scammed 2 million, nigga. What did you giving Lil Baby 5 to 10 million for?
What would I root for? I would root for Lil Baby in this case. I'm
not rooting for Lil Baby, bro. He can't play basketball. If you can't play basketball, nigga, you can't square up, nigga. I already seen your form, nigga.
Akademiks haters would clown him, so the memes
ain't nothing
would
with
be
that
good
strap,
there
dog.
too. But I just think Akademiks is way too overconfident in this situation. Like,
I couldn't fight either, so I don't know.
I mean, the guy is a shooter, but that's a different story from squabbling, as we've seen.
It's very different.
Over under this happening, somebody's got to get. Actually, no, I'm not gonna shill whatever that is. I'm not even gonna allude to that. But what do you guys think is the percentage chance?
Listen, bro, if a nigga needs knock, I can knock that nigga down. With that being said, that's the end of this video. Y'all hit the subscription box below with the bell to the side for Notice Squad, and like this video because we is locked in. Let's get it.